Still got about another 2 or 3 minutes before we start. These exercises today can be really done from anywhere. You do it sitting in a chair, sitting in the floor. It doesn't really matter where. We're not going to be doing anything crazy today. It's all pretty passive stuff. Hello. How are you? Here? Yeah. Sometimes that's enough. So my goal today is to not talk. So I'm going to try to be as distinct as possible and not say the word That's my 2 goals.
No ums.
No ums.
That's hard.
One more minute. So we can go ahead and begin by working on our meditative seat, whatever that means to you. You could be sitting in a chair, you could be sitting on the floor, you could do regular cross legs, you can do half lotus, you can do full lotus, you could sit in a chair, you could even lay down, honestly. I think laying down is probably the least preferred, but whatever works for you, right? Once you find that nice steady seat, sometimes it's helpful to pull the flesh away. Sit up nice and tall, crown of the head pulls towards the ceiling, almost like you're trying to create space between every single vertebrae in your spine. Maybe closing the mouth and taking a few cleansing breaths. Not trying to change or judge, just sitting and breathing. Maybe notice your chest, see if you can get wide between the shoulder blades. If they're rolled forward, they're going to be closed. If they're rolled too far back, you're going to be back bending. But see if you can find that midpoint. Maybe you close your eyes. Maybe you stare at the tip of your nose. And then, after you've worked through all of those points, see if you can find relaxation. See if you can find a point that you can soften into. So we're going to get back to the basics. Today we're going to do 15 minutes of pranayama and then a 15-minute or 10-minute probably meditation on some sutras. To begin, we're going to start with Samavritti pranayama, which just basically means same fluctuation or same breath. So whenever you found your comfortable seat, sitting up nice and tall, think about inhaling for a count of 4, maybe a slight pause at the top of the breath, and then exhaling for a count of 4, and again, pausing at the bottom of the breath. But we're going to do the same length on the inhale and exhale. And for me, I really have to force the exhale. So the inhale comes short for me, but the exhale can sometimes be elongated. So I really got to work on forcing all of that air out. So each breath cycle is complete and new. And if you need to change the count, feel free, 6, 8, 10, 30 seconds, whatever is your breathing pattern. But just make sure that the inhale and the exhale are equal. So we'll take a nice inhale and cleanse the breath. And exhale completely. And we'll begin. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, pause. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, pause. Inhale, pause. Exhale. Continue breathing at your pattern. Just being aware of the length on the inhale and matching the exhale. On the inhale, think about lengthening the spine, pulling the crown of the head up. On the exhale, think about grounding through your sits bones into the floor under your chair. Inhale, extension. Exhale, grounding. As you continue your pranayama, see if you can hone your attention to solely be on the breath. Let your singular concentration, your focus, be on the breath, not the thoughts. About filling up all of your chakras, all of your energy centers throughout your torso. On the exhale, you can think about the movement of the energy up and down the spine. Inhale fully. Exhale completely. Checking in occasionally. See if you've slipped off into a narrative of the mind. Or are you still focused on your breath? Full, complete inhale. Releasing all the air out. Nothing left behind. Maybe giving yourself permission to make any adjustments to your seat that you may feel necessary throughout your practice. Approaching both your mind and physical body with love and kindness. Know that it's okay if anything comes up during your pranayama practice. Sometimes this deep breathing can shake loose emotions. Sometimes the nervous system really keeps going or gets going. Staying with the breath. Acknowledging how you feel, not getting sucked into a narrative. Simply observing the thoughts and feelings, letting them slip away. On the next inhale, checking in with your posture, ensuring that your spine's still straight. And on an exhale, feeling your seat get heavy, grounding into the floor, into the chair. Maybe you feel the movement of energy. Maybe you feel expansion in the chest, around the heart. Simply observing the body and the mind, breathing evenly. Just a few more rounds, big deep inhales. Pausing at the top. Exhaling completely. Pause at the bottom. And inhale fully. On the next big inhale, hold at the top. Hold. Hold. And exhale, release completely. Let your breath naturally return to whatever rhythm that it wants to breathe, or you can continue with this Samavritti, the same breath, same fluctuation. I invite you to keep your inner attention, your focus, your concentration. If the breath works for you as an observation point, then you can continue to observe the inhale and the exhale, maybe just letting go of the counting. In the third chapter, Patanjali explains the sixth and seventh limb of Ashtanga Yoga. 3-1 says, fixing the consciousness on one point or region is concentration, dhyana. Fixing the consciousness on one point is concentration. breath isn't keeping your concentration today, maybe you focus on your third eye center, the middle of your forehead. Maybe you focus on your heart, the center of all feelings and emotions. But as you focus your attention, see if you can soften. Not allowing the other fluctuations to distract the mind. Simply sitting and breathing, concentrating on a single point or region. The second sutra of the third chapter goes on to say, a steady continuous flow of attention directed towards the same point or region is called dhyana, the seventh limb. So as we stretch dhyana, concentration, and maintain that concentration over periods of time, dhyana becomes the output meditation. Still simply sitting and breathing, maintaining your concentration on a single point, and relaxing your attention to all other things. Training your mind to seconds to just notice your inner landscape, not judging, just noticing. Being thankful for this space, for each other, for our community. thankful for the gift of yoga, mostly being thankful for ourselves for taking the time to work on us. It's not a selfish act. If we don't take the time to work on ourselves, then we'll have nothing to give others. The light in me bows to that same light that exists within each of you. Namaste. That's it. 6th and 7th limbs of Ashtanga Yoga. See you later, Facebook.